and I am making this video to answer the questions of mini project. The movie was Patch Adams and my partner is Isabella. The 4 questions are: what is the principal topic of the movie? Second, why the character decides to study medicine. Third, why Patch Adam was not accepted by his dean and peers. And 4, what happens to Patch considering the career. The first one, the movie talk about a man who doesn't know what to do with his life, so he go to a psychiatrist because he wants to end with his life, because his dad died when he was 9. When he was in the psychiatric, he met a lot of people, and there he decided to study medicine. So the movie shows the process that he start with medicine in the university, the different problems that he had in this process. So at the end he becomes doctor and help many people without pay. So it's a very interesting history. The second question is why the character decides to study medicine. He decided to study medicine because during the time he was in the psychiatric, he knew that the doctor doesn't pay attention to his patients, and he knows that the function of a doctor was magnificent. The doctor has the possibility to help other people, to cure other people, to stop the pain of someone. And he know that he was very social and had a lot of qualities to help others. In one moment of the film, the roommate of the principal was afraid of animals, and he imagined that animals was in that place. And Patch has the ability to help his roommate to forget that problem during one moment of the movie. So in that moment he understands the different feelings that a doctor can have in one moment when help other people, and he decides that he wants to feel that things all of time and feel that he can change the life of someone. The third question say what Patch was not accepted by his dean and peers. That occurred because the roommate of peers was a student that becomes from a family that all of them family was doctor, and he was really good in school, but Patch was better than him. So Patch was very intelligent and was very curious and wants to do many things. He all in all of the film answer why he can't go to the hospital during first year, So starting to eat that. And the roommate note that Patch spends a lot of time doing other things and a little bit in studying. But the note of Patch was excellent. Was like 5 in all of the subjects. So the partners of Patch have a lot of problems with him because he talk all time, and he really makes difficult work with him, and doesn't like that Patch have better grades than him. And the other part of the question is why the dean doesn't accept Patch. That was because the dean first said that Patch was a man very older to study medicine, and second because Patch was very different to the other students. So Patch really interested about the patient, the name of the patient, the history of the patient, if the patient have pain or no, and the other doctors doesn't do that. And so he was different. He don't make the things in the same way of the others, and the dean say that the rules were there for doing. So if one student come here and is very intelligent but want to go without rules and make what he wants, that don't goes with the society imagine of a doctor, and that was why the dean doesn't love Patch. The 4 questions say what happened to Patch consider leaving the career. Happened that Patch had a girlfriend, a friend, like a girlfriend, and she was very beautiful, but in the past she had a lot of problems with the men because they were not good with she, and they becomes very abusive with she. But when she met Patch, she fell in love with him, and they were living together. So they were a really beauty friends. But one night, a sick man that was patient of volunteer hospital that Patch make in his own house, called to Patch, but Patch doesn't were in house. So his girlfriend answered the phone, and the phone say that the man sick was in problems. So she decided to go to his house and visit him. When he was in his house, she find that he was talking piano and anything was wrong. But in the next scene of the movie, the story is that the sick man kills the girlfriend of Patch. So Patch thinks that is his fault because he was who start with all of the hospital and attend the sick man and believe in the humans. So he thinks that is no acceptable that men kill each other, and he really think that he is the culpability of the murder of his girlfriend. So he in that moment thinks that he needs to stop all the medicine because the humans are persons that had a lot of things very beautiful, but other things that doesn't have explanation to or answers or answers that why they do that. So he decided to leave the career because his girlfriend was killed, and he thinks that murder was his fault. Summary of all of this. The movie was very interesting. I cried with the movie because I am a medicine student, and the movie talk about the really things that matter in this career, that the patient comes to the doctor to be cured, and in many cases the doctor is very intolerant, and the doctor believes that he acts correctly, but they are wrong, because when a patient becomes to you, it's because they need help. They want to be sure that they will be okay, and they want to listen only words that can help him. But in a lot of cases, the doctors do very wrong their job because doesn't look the patient or thinks the patient like a number, or doesn't matter about the feelings of the patients, and talks in front of the patient like that patient that had cancer will die in 2 days, and the patient is right there listening all the things that you are talking, and is his life. So when a doctor is with a patient, the doctor should have a different attitude. The doctor needs to love the patient, needs needs to be careful with the words that use in front of the patient, and this is the main idea of this movie, is saying to all the doctors and the person that works in health care that the patient is the core of this team, that the patient is all that matters, and if you make the things different, the health of the patient will change. Patch take another way, being clone and going to the patients and making they smile and having 5 minutes of happiness, but that happiness made a lot of grateful and a lot of feelings in the patient from the doctors of love and feelings that the doctor really cares about they, and all of this is important because the parameters of medicine need to change and need to become a place of love, a place of tolerance, a place of talking with the patients, but talking with love, talking right here in the heart.